Hey guys, welcome to the Starting Million Show. I'm your host, Ash Ao. Welcome. So, for this particular topic, I believe everybody knows by now, okay, that just a few days back, this actually happened, right? Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp all went down at the same time. So, this actually happened past few days back. So, in case if you didn't know, well, now you know. I think in Singapore here, most of us were asleep when that happened. So yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about today. And one very important thing about how can you actually deal with such a thing, right? Because if your business only relies on these platforms, what's going to happen? Right, so that's what we're going to be talking about. By the way, if you're watching live with me right now, just do a hashtag live. I am live. And we're going to keep this mercifully short. The aim is to try to complete this in 10 minutes. And then afterwards, if you want to learn a bit more, I am going to extend this further into my group. So if you're live together with me, just leave a hashtag live and let me know in the comments. But if you're watching this on the replay, just do a hashtag replay just so that I know you're also watching on the replay. All right. So, okay, we have a few people who are joining us. So let's take a look. This is actually, I believe it's in my group. So I'm just going to pop over real quick to see who actually left a comment. So this would be Anand. Okay, good to see you, Anand. Okay, I can see that this is your comment. So if you don't mind, Anand, in the description, because you're in my group, click on the streamer.com/Facebook, allow the permissions just so that I can see your face. Abby, good to see you. Yes, welcome. All right, so welcome to this. So we are talking about, let's see where we're talking about. This is what we're getting into. That we're talking about what happens if Facebook dies and a very important survival tip for businesses. Mark, welcome as well. Thank you for joining in live all the way from London as well. All right, so let's get into this. All right, so one key thing about when it comes to when you're creating your business on social media, not creating a business on social media, when you are trying to get more people to know about your business on social media, we are using platforms like Facebook. Now, I'm using Facebook specifically because that actually happened, which is it went down and it affected a lot of people. So it's went up for about 5-6 hours ish around there. And when it happened, I was actually awake and I was like doing some stuff. After hey, Facebook is not working. Then afterwards, I was like, oh, it looks like it's down. I could identify it was down. So I messaged into my WhatsApp group, some of my friends, and it's like, oh, it's also down here. So then I realized that it was a big thing. And later afterwards, I also realized that Instagram went down as well. And later, a lot of people started to go other places, right? All the way into Twitter, into Reddit, into TikTok, into other locations to use and communicate. Okay, so Robert, okay, welcome as well. Hello. Yes, you're alive, and yes, indeed, 好久不见. It is, all right. It's been a while to see you. Good that you managed to make it and join in live with me, right? So, right. So, what I was talking about here. So, the one big question that I have for you is this, all right? The one big question I have for you is this: are you relying only on one platform? Are you really relying only on one platform? So, and it's a big risk because what happens if your main platform falls? What happens if your main platform falls? Now, you might think that it's not going to happen, but in case it actually just did, it actually just fell, right? And when it comes also to your social media, when you want to start your business, get more people, they are all on different platforms. The times have changed a little bit. It used to be a situation where you have a very good website, you do a lot of SEO, and a lot of people will be able to find your business there. It still works definitely to a certain degree, for sure, especially when you are providing a service that deals with specific search terms. But however, if you're working on social media, staying on trend, okay, and being able to be found based on topics or about important topics can be very important. So, hey, Pavel. Good to see you. It is crazy to see my real face, no filters. It's funny because Pepper was saying this because usually when we are working together as well, I'm usually using a different filter to like I'm either a banana or a potato. So yes, in this circumstance, I would like to show my face. Okay, so yes, so therefore this is my human filter, right? Usually I'm a real potato. Right, so yeah, so coming back over here, when you're coming about, anyway, thanks for joining in, Pavel. Really good to see you joining in live with me. So yeah, what happens if your main platform falls? If your main platform falls, a lot of your business will definitely get affected, right? So if you think that might not happen, a lot of very popular apps have actually died, so to speak, right? For example, this, like for example, the most earliest one is Friendster. I'm not sure how many of you have used it before. I definitely have. I'm old enough to admit that. Okay, so Friendster died, right? And not only that, when it comes to, even if you think something may not fail, Google Plus died. Google Plus belongs to Google, and it has the word plus in there, but and there was a lot of users on that. A lot of people use that as a business to reach different people, but it still died, even powered by a giant titan like Google, right? And possibly like Vine. I'm not sure how many of you used Vine before. It's like 6 seconds video, and it died to it pretty much got wiped out by Instagram. And of course, there's another one, like I think it was okay, like for example, Snapchat. The ability of what Snapchat is doing right now is taken over, right? Or what it can be done exactly the same thing on Facebook and IG. So uniqueness is gone in the area, so it's taken over there. And today, Instagram announced that IGTV is now going to be merged into this thing called Instagram Video. And hey, man, yes, Pavel is definitely on the ball. He definitely knows what he's talking about. IGTV is dying and it has been merged into Instagram Video. And yes, Kelvin, MySpace is also gone as well. So these are platforms that if you've been spending a lot of your time building on it, what happens if it falls, right? What happens if it goes down? What happens if it goes down? What will happen to your entire business? It's going to affect your business for sure, right? And thank you for joining in as well, Buyan. Okay, and thank you for coming in. Now, not only that, when it comes to your business, you need to like even for TikTok itself, right, it's all good and fine and dandy, but it was banned in India because of the China-India conflict, and a lot of the Indians who are using TikTok to generate content, to generate business, to generate leads, had to completely stop that because it was banned by the country. And for a short period of time, even in US itself, the people who are using that TikTok were worried because the president decided that they are going to ban it. And a lot of people like helter skelter because that's where a lot of them get a lot of their business and stuff like that. So when it comes to this, your business, right, you need to be very careful there. So what should you do? What you really should do is this: you need to distribute your reach and be the main attraction for people to come and find you. You have to do this. Okay, so like for example, when you're doing this, because like when you're doing your reach, you need to become yourself. You are the main star, you are the main attraction. But when you put out your content, it needs to go in different locations, reaching out to different platforms. It is no longer the place where you're just one side and you got everybody to come to you. Now it is taking your stuff and putting it out everywhere, but still you remain the main star. Okay, so this is a very short one. Okay, very quick. Before I get into it, I need to end this in 10 minutes. This is the open one, but I'm going to carry it on in my live stuff. This is something I still need to talk about. There are 3 more important truths I'll talk about inside my extended into my group. Because this is part of this thing over here, I would say this is distribution. You see over here, right? I'm talking about this over here. So I have to end this right now, but if you can join me inside my free group, I will extend right there. So I'll see you in a bit. Yeah? Wait. I'm not done yet. I hope you've enjoyed this short session with me. If you are an online entrepreneur doing business on social media, you're a coach, consultant, or you want to start an online digital product business teaching what you know, then I would like to openly invite you to join my free Significant Strategy Facebook group. After you join, you'll get free training resources and you'll also have closer interactions together with me in a more private setting. When you request to join, you will only need to fill in 3 simple membership questions so I know how I can serve you better in my group. I do this to make sure that bots and spammers don't enter as well. So go to significantstrategy.com/free group or click the link in the description. It should be there. If not, you can go to my profile and there's a link there you can click. If you're joining me, I'll see you there shortly. Like I said, I'm not done yet, but if not, I hope this short session was helpful for you. And if you'd like to, can I ask you to like this post or to drop a comment down below on what you've learned from this short session? I love to read your comments and have a short chat. Cool? Cool. Thank you so much. God bless. All right, all right. Give me a second while I'm just unlinking and stuff and just clicking out kind of stuff all the way back. Okay, looks like it's good. It's good. Oh, it's this one too. Okay, so